the myth of Raxxla. In the depths of the galaxy, amidst the uncountable stars and infinite black void, there is one name that stirs the hearts of explorers, treasure hunters, and conspiracists alike: Raxxla. It is a name shrouded in mystery, a legend that has echoed through the halls of stations, the comm channels of daring pilots, and the encrypted files of ancient archives. Raxxla is not just a system, not merely a planet or a star. It is a myth, a puzzle that has haunted the edges of human exploration since the earliest days of spacefaring. In this video log, we will explore all the star systems humanity had reached by 2296, searching for any possible connections to Raxxla. By 2296, when Raxxla first mentioned, humanity had successfully reached and colonized numerous star systems within the Elite Dangerous universe. These systems formed the backbone of humanity's early expansion and set the stage for further exploration into the galaxy's unknown regions. Below are some of the key systems humans had reached by 2296. Sol System, Earth's home system, the cradle of humanity's spacefaring ambitions. The Sol System remains the heart of human civilization, with Earth as the central hub for politics, economy, and culture. Tau Ceti, one of the first systems colonized by humans, known for its Earth-like planet, Tau Ceti III. Tau Ceti was a pioneer in humanity's early interstellar expansion, playing a key role in the development of the early colony, New Horizon. Alpha Centauri, one of the closest star systems to Earth and the site of the first successful interstellar expedition. Alpha Centauri became a key system for humanity's growth in space, featuring multiple colonized planets and advanced infrastructure. Procyon, an early target for exploration, notable for the Procyon system's proximity to Alpha Centauri. Procyon helped expand human presence further into the galaxy and was vital for the trade routes linking many of the early human settlements. Lave, a famous system known for its station, Lave Station, and as a key location for the Lave cluster. By 2296, Lave had established itself as a major trade hub and center for exploration, particularly after humanity reached it during their earliest expeditions. Barnard's star, another early target for human exploration, contributing to the expansion into the nearby star systems. Barnard's star became an essential part of the broader exploration of the galaxy by humanity. Altair, a relatively early stop in humanity's expansion, serving as a strategic location for trade and exploration. Altair was known for its bustling trade routes and its place in the ongoing effort to establish human outposts across the galaxy. Sirius became vital to humanity's infrastructure and exploration, serving as a stepping stone for future technological advancements. Epsilon Eridani, a system explored early by humanity due to its proximity to Earth and its ability to provide valuable resources. Epsilon Eridani played a role in the early growth of the human colonies, especially in establishing a forward base for future expansion into nearby regions. Zeta Tucanae, a key system in humanity's early expansion and colonization efforts. Zeta Tucanae saw significant development as one of the first systems in the outer reaches of human space. Arcturus, known as one of the distant early reaches of human space exploration. Arcturus contributed to the human presence in the more remote areas of the galaxy. The earliest mention of Raxxla can be traced back to the pre-Federation era, long before humanity had expanded beyond its homeworld. It was in the records of a long-lost expedition where a handful of ships ventured into deep space, only to disappear without a trace. In the wake of their disappearance, survivors claimed to have found strange anomalies, stardust patterns that defied explanation, the glimmer of hidden pathways, and the faintest whispers of an ancient civilization. These survivors spoke of a system beyond the known galaxy, a place where the laws of physics seemed to bend and twist, but no one ever truly believed them. After all, the vast majority of space was unforgiving, and these reports could have easily been dismissed as wild imagination, born from isolation and stress. Yet the name Raxxla persisted, passed along by traders, explorers, and pirates who claimed to have glimpsed fragments of the truth. Over time, Raxxla became the stuff of legends, an elusive destination that only the most dedicated, some would say obsessive, pilots dared to seek. Stories began to emerge, each one contradicting the last, each one offering a different version of what Raxxla truly was. Some claimed it was a world, hidden in the black. its location lost to all but a few. Others believed it was a starship, abandoned and drifting, a vessel that contained the key to unlocking ancient technologies. There were even those who whispered that Raxxla was not a place at all, but a riddle, an enigma that could only be solved by a select few, those who possessed the right knowledge and courage. What remained constant across all tales was the presence of the Dark Wheel, a mysterious faction said to be the guardians of Raxxla's secrets. Little was known about them, and even less was confirmed. Some claimed they were a cult, others a powerful shadow organization. They were said to track down anyone who ventured too close to the hidden system, to silence those who got too close to uncovering the truth. Some insisted the Dark Wheel was nothing more than a figment of myth, invented by those who wished to keep Raxxla's secret buried forever. Despite centuries of searching, no one had ever located Raxxla. No signal, no trace of its existence had ever been definitively discovered. Numerous pilots had claimed to be on the verge of finding it, only to disappear, their ships abandoned in the cold emptiness of space. Some believed the galaxy itself was protecting Raxxla, that the very fabric of reality had bent to conceal it from prying eyes. As centuries passed, Raxxla became a myth, a symbol of the ultimate reward for the brave or foolish. It was a destination that was both feared and revered, a place where the very nature of the universe might be understood, or perhaps broken. For those who believed, Raxxla represented the unknown, the limit of human understanding, the final frontier. Even as the galaxy expanded and more systems and planets were charted and explored, the myth of Raxxla remained. The lore persisted, encoded in the deepest recesses of the galaxy's most ancient databases, in the fragmented logs of lost explorers, in the stories passed down by those who had seen the stars from the edges of the known universe. No one knew what Raxxla truly was, or if it even existed. Yet, it endured, an enduring mystery that haunted the darkest corners of space, calling out to those who still believed in the impossible. The search continued, driven not just by the need to discover, but by the desire to prove that some myths were real, and that in the endless expanse of the galaxy, there were still secrets worth uncovering. Sol System and the Raxxla connection. The Sol System, the birthplace of humanity's expansion into the stars, is at the heart of many tales of human ambition, exploration, and mystery. Yet within its familiar planets and orbiting stations lies a connection to one of the most tantalizing legends in the universe, Raxxla. This myth, a whispered name across many corners of the galaxy, has been linked to the Sol System for as long as humanity has ventured into the stars. The question arises, how does Sol, the cradle of humanity, relate to the enigma of Raxxla? The legacy of Earth Sol as the birthplace of humanity's interstellar ambitions was home to the United Nations of Earth, UNE, for centuries. It was here that the first ships were built to explore the stars, launching humanity into the cosmos. Earth, with its rich history, advanced technologies, and political influence, served as the central hub of humanity's expansion efforts. Over the centuries, the Sol System became a bustling, well-connected center of trade, politics, and exploration. The early human colonies, from Alpha Centauri to Barnard's star, were a direct result of the progress made from Sol. And yet, the true depths of the system's significance extend far beyond its surface. The connection between Sol and Raxxla begins not in the familiar colonies or bustling spaceports of the system, but in the ancient stories, secretive factions, and covert exploration missions that defined early human history. At the heart of this connection lies the myth of Raxxla, a legendary star system that is said to hold ancient secrets, vast riches, and perhaps a hidden power capable of reshaping the future of humanity itself. The Dark Wheel and the Sol Enigma. One of the first mentions of Raxxla came from the shadowy faction known as the Dark Wheel, a group with mysterious motives whose reach extends deep into the fabric of human history. They were the ones to first speak of Raxxla in hushed tones, warning explorers to stay away from the system and hinting at its power. It was in the Sol System that humanity's earliest adventurers, pilots and explorers from all walks of life, first heard the rumors about Raxxla. Yet, it was also in Sol where the connection between the Dark Wheel and the mystery of Raxxla was first forged. The Dark Wheel's interest in Raxxla is both conspiratorial and enigmatic. What was it that made them so intent on guarding the secret of this place? Was Raxxla a treasure trove of alien technology, capable of giving its discoverers an overwhelming advantage? Or was it something far more dangerous, a place so powerful that it was best left undiscovered by the masses? The Dark Wheel's influence in Sol's underworld and their ability to spread the myth through whispers and secretive dealings positioned the system as a gateway to the hunt for Raxxla. But while the Dark Wheel may have been one of the most vocal factions in reference to Raxxla, they were not the only ones seeking the hidden truth. Within the Sol system itself, deep in the shadows of governmental and corporate interests, there were those who had long known of Raxxla's connection to Earth's distant past. Ancient texts, long thought lost to time, hinted at a forgotten history, one that tied the origin of humanity's space exploration not just to the Sol system, but to a cosmic riddle that extended far beyond the stars. The Sol system's ancient secrets. Sol was not merely a starting point for humanity's expansion. It was also home to vast repositories of knowledge, some of which had been hidden for centuries. Some scholars and historians believed that the key to understanding Raxxla's true nature was buried deep within the archives of Earth itself. Ancient alien artifacts predating humanity's arrival in space had been discovered in the Sol system. These relics, many of which were found in the icy moons of Saturn and Jupiter, contained clues that pointed toward a much older civilization, possibly linked to the origins of the Raxxla myth. One such artifact, an enigmatic data cube discovered in 2132 on Europa, contained a series of cryptic symbols and star charts that, when decoded, appeared to point to a distant region of space. This chart, however, was incomplete. Its final coordinates were corrupted or hidden, but it was clear that they referenced an elusive system far beyond the human reach at the time. Many believed that these star charts were not just random maps, but instead deliberate instructions pointing toward the system where Raxxla might reside. For decades, scholars in Sol's various research institutions have tried to piece together the puzzle. Some speculate that Raxxla could be hidden in a system within the Lave cluster, a region of space with a rich history of exploration and unknown phenomena. Others suggest that Raxxla may lie hidden within the deep core of the galaxy, a place so distant and dangerous that only the most daring explorers would even attempt the journey. And yet, the Sol system remains a central point in these investigations, with key figures in the galaxy's scientific community repeatedly returning to Earth in search of further clues. The hidden maps and the hunt for Raxxla. By 2296, as humanity's reach into the galaxy continued to grow, the myth of Raxxla had spread far beyond the Sol system. Yet many believed that the truth about Raxxla's location could only be found in the star systems that lay closest to Earth. Some factions, including the Dark Wheel, believed that Raxxla was not just a myth, but an ancient key to unimaginable power. For those who believed in the connection between Raxxla and Sol, the search for Raxxla was as much a quest for human history as it was for future dominance. While the pursuit of Raxxla continued, the Sol system itself had become more than just the starting point for humanity's journey into space. It had become the focal point for a galaxy-wide search for something hidden in the very stars humanity had explored for centuries. Raxxla remained elusive, its secrets just out of reach, but as long as humanity continued to look to the stars, Sol would remain the place where the myth was born and where the mystery would one day be solved. The truth about Raxxla, if it is ever uncovered, is a story that could change everything. For now, it remains a myth, one that originates in the heart of Sol, a place of new beginnings, ancient secrets, and the promise of discovery. Tau Ceti and the Raxxla connection. Tau Ceti, one of humanity's earliest and most important colonies, sits as a key system in the history of human exploration. Its proximity to Earth made it an ideal target for expansion, and it became a symbol of humanity's first steps into the stars. However, beneath the surface of this seemingly ordinary star system lies an intriguing connection to one of the greatest mysteries of the galaxy, Raxxla. This link, while elusive and speculative, suggests that Tau Ceti may play a significant role in the mythos surrounding Raxxla, an enigmatic system that has captivated explorers, factions, and scholars alike. The pioneering age of Tau Ceti. When humanity first reached Tau Ceti in the late 22nd century, it was a beacon of hope, a distant star that could support human life, offering the promise of new beginnings and fresh frontiers. The system's Earth-like planet, Tau Ceti III, was quickly colonized, and New Horizon, the first city to be established on this new world, became a hub for exploration and research. It was a time of optimism and bold ambition, as the pioneers who settled in Tau Ceti sought to push beyond the boundaries of known space and uncover the mysteries of the stars. The early settlers in Tau Ceti had no way of knowing that the system would also be a starting point for a much more obscure and dangerous quest, the search for Raxxla. While the connection between Tau Ceti and the myth of Raxxla was not widely known, it's speculated that the seeds of the legend were sown in this very system, where some of the earliest explorers stumbled upon clues that would later be linked to the elusive system. Tau Ceti and the hidden maps. The link between Tau Ceti and Raxxla is often traced back to the discovery of an ancient star chart found by an early explorer in the system. According to some accounts, a deep space scout ship, while charting Tau Ceti's outer rim, stumbled upon a series of coordinates hidden within an unremarkable asteroid field. These coordinates, though vague, seem to lead to an entirely different region of space, one that was too far for the current technology to reach. The chart was partial, and the message it carried was cryptic, but it suggested the existence of a star system far beyond Tau Ceti, perhaps a place that matched the descriptions of Raxxla. This discovery would spark further investigations, as researchers and explorers from Tau Ceti began to connect the dots between the chart and other scattered pieces of information about Raxxla. The clues, however, were often inconclusive. Some suggested that Tau Ceti was part of a larger network of systems that could have acted as a way station or gateway for those seeking to find the legendary system. Others believed that the myth of Raxxla had deeper roots in Tau Ceti, with the system itself acting as a kind of hidden key, one that could unlock the path to Raxxla if one knew where to look. The connection between Tau Ceti and Raxxla was first brought to the attention of the galaxy by the explorers of the Dark Wheel, a shadowy faction with ties to many of the galaxy's most enigmatic mysteries. The Dark Wheel had long been rumored to possess secret knowledge about Raxxla, and it's thought that they may have used Tau Ceti as a staging ground for their investigations. Tau Ceti's location, along with the star chart and subsequent clues, made it an ideal starting point for those who wished to follow the path toward Raxxla. The Dark Wheel's cryptic warnings about Raxxla, its power, its danger, and its role in shaping the future of the galaxy, fueled the belief that Tau Ceti was not just a place of settlement, but a location rich with hidden truths. Theoretical links: Tau Ceti as a portal to Raxxla. As the myth of Raxxla continued to grow, so too did the theories about Tau Ceti's role in the search for it. Some explorers believe that Tau Ceti is more than just a starting point for the search. They theorize that the system itself may contain the key to finding Raxxla. One theory proposes that the system acts as a kind of cosmic portal, a bridge between two regions of space that are otherwise unreachable. According to this theory, Tau Ceti could be the gateway system that leads to the distant stars where Raxxla may lie hidden. Others believe that the true location of Raxxla can only be found by studying the astronomical anomalies that surround Tau Ceti. The system is known for its unusual gravitational fluctuations, which some have speculated are the result of hidden structures or ancient technologies. Some have even suggested that these anomalies may be artificial in origin, possibly created by an ancient civilization with ties to the hidden truths of Raxxla. Could Tau Ceti be the last remnant of a civilization that once thrived on Raxxla, or perhaps a relic of a long-forgotten age of exploration? The search for these anomalies has led many to focus their efforts on the outer planets of Tau Ceti, especially Tetti 4, which is known for its strange magnetic fields. Some believe that these fields may be linked to the mysterious forces that guard the secret of Raxxla, acting as a kind of safeguard to prevent the system from being discovered. Despite the ongoing exploration, no definitive answers have emerged, but the idea that Tau Ceti holds the key to Raxxla's location continues to drive many of the galaxy's most dedicated explorers. Alpha Centauri and the Raxxla connection. One of the earliest recorded hints came from Earth's pre-hyperdrive era. In the late 21st century, exploratory missions to Proxima Centauri's planets uncovered enigmatic signals emanating from the Proxima Kuiper belt. Although dismissed as natural phenomena at the time, later analysis indicated these signals bore characteristics consistent with Thargoid artifacts. By the mid-22nd century, rumors of a crystalline artifact discovered on Proxima b began circulating among early spacefarers. The object was reportedly encoded with star charts that pointed beyond known space. While its fate remains unknown, speculative accounts tied it to the Raxxla narrative, suggesting it could have been an ancient marker or waypoint. Centuries later, with humanity's expansion into the stars, Alpha Centauri's role in the Raxxla mythos deepened. Independent explorers and rogue surveyors have occasionally reported unusual structures in the system's outer reaches. One such account describes a massive guardian-like construct embedded within a rogue asteroid near the Kuiper belt. The structure was adorned with glyphs resembling those found on Guardian relics, yet distinctly different, suggesting it may predate even the Guardians. The glyphs were partially decoded using advanced xenolinguistic algorithms. The most frequently translated phrase was, "The gate of souls, the path begins here." This cryptic message has led to theories that Alpha Centauri could serve as an entry point or waypoint on the path to Raxxla, though no verifiable evidence has emerged to confirm this. The system's connection to Raxxla remains further shrouded by reports of shadowy interference. Pilots investigating these leads often recount encounters with unidentified vessels equipped with advanced technology and no visible transponders. Such incidents are invariably accompanied by disappearances or destroyed vessels, leaving behind fragmented logs and no survivors. Procyon and the Raxxla connection. Procyon, a binary star system located roughly 11.4 light-years from Earth, is a key player in the narrative of humanity's early expansion into the stars. With its twin stars, Procyon A, a yellow-white giant, and Procyon B, a white dwarf, the system has been a subject of study for centuries, offering both scientific intrigue and an undeniable link to the myth of Raxxla. Though not a central system in the grand scale of human colonization, Procyon's connection to the enigmatic system of Raxxla has been the subject of much speculation. Could Procyon, long known for its stellar complexity and rich history of astronomical exploration, hold the key to uncovering the secrets of Raxxla? Procyon, an early star for exploration. Like many systems in the early days of humanity's interstellar travel, Procyon offered an early opportunity for exploration and discovery. As part of humanity's quest to explore nearby star systems, Procyon was one of the first systems charted after the completion of the jump from Sol. Its binary nature made it a unique focal point for astronomers and explorers, as its dual stars presented a puzzle of gravitational and light phenomena. In the 22nd century, as human technology advanced, Procyon became the site of several scientific expeditions. Researchers flocked to study the gravitational interactions between Procyon A and Procyon B, which had never been fully understood before. The system's rich potential for scientific discovery quickly attracted the attention of both private enterprises and government-backed space programs. However, it wasn't just the binary nature of Procyon that piqued the interest of explorers. Some of the early expeditions uncovered an anomaly within the system that would spark rumors and further investigations, the first signs of a connection to Raxxla. The first clue, a strange signal from Procyon B. The connection between Procyon and Raxxla may have begun as early as the 23rd century, when an exploration team, led by the United Nations Exploration Fleet, UNF, detected an unusual signal emanating from the vicinity of Procyon B. Unlike any natural radiation pattern or stellar anomaly previously observed, the signal appeared to be a deliberate transmission, almost as if someone or something had intended for it to be detected. While the source of the signal could not be identified, the fleet's scientists noted a striking feature. Embedded within the transmission were coordinates that seemed to point to a distant sector of the galaxy. The signal was brief and fragmented, but it was enough to catch the attention of certain groups, particularly those fascinated with the legend of Raxxla. The coordinates, though not precise, seemed to suggest a star system far beyond Procyon's own space, one that had no known cataloged entry in any of the galaxy's star charts. This was the first time that Procyon was linked to the myth of Raxxla, and it set the stage for decades of speculation regarding the system's role in the greater galactic mystery. Though no official documentation exists confirming this initial transmission as a direct clue toward Raxxla, many believe that it was the catalyst for further investigations into the system. This mysterious signal began to form the foundation for a theory that Procyon was not just a stop on the way to other, more established systems, but rather a key waypoint in the search for Raxxla itself. The Dark Wheel and Procyon, a faction's interest. The legend of Raxxla, particularly its ties to the Dark Wheel, a shadowy faction shrouded in secrecy, began to overlap with the interest in Procyon. The Dark Wheel, known for its clandestine operations and involvement in the search for Raxxla, began to show an increasing presence in the region. With their history of operating in the shadows of galactic exploration, it is suspected that they may have had knowledge of the signal detected by the UNF explorers. The Dark Wheel's fascination with Procyon B and its potential ties to Raxxla grew as they began to piece together more information. It was believed that the faction had begun conducting their own expeditions into the system, sending deep space scouts and covert operatives to investigate the coordinates embedded in the mysterious signal. These expeditions, though shrouded in secrecy, seemed to yield little in terms of concrete results. However, there were unconfirmed reports of strange encounters, sightings of unidentified ships near Procyon B, cryptic messages intercepted, and even rumors of a hidden base, possibly linked to the legacy of an ancient civilization with knowledge of Raxxla. The Dark Wheel's interest in Procyon cemented the system's place in the growing lore surrounding Raxxla. For many, the connection was no longer a mere theory. It was a tantalizing mystery that needed to be explored, a puzzle waiting to be solved. Whether the Dark Wheel had knowledge of the system's deeper secrets or was simply drawn to the mystery of the signal remains uncertain. But their involvement in Procyon's story makes it clear that the system holds significance beyond its scientific value. Procyon as a gateway to Raxxla, theoretical connections. As exploration continued, and with the whispers of the Dark Wheel spreading, new theories emerged about Procyon's role in the larger mystery of Raxxla. One of the most compelling ideas proposed that Procyon could serve as a gateway, a step along the path to discovering the fabled system. According to this theory, the coordinates embedded in the original signal were not just an arbitrary set of numbers, but part of a complex puzzle that could only be solved by piecing together information from multiple sources across the galaxy. There are also suggestions that Procyon's position in the galactic neighborhood, being relatively close to the center of the human-inhabited regions, may be strategic. Could Procyon serve as a crossroads, a place where certain knowledge converges, waiting for the right person or faction to unlock it? Perhaps the system's proximity to other key locations like Sol and Alpha Centauri could suggest that Procyon was a point of contact for ancient explorers who sought Raxxla, acting as an intermediary star system in a much larger cosmic journey. The continuing search, Procyon in the shadow of Raxxla. The connection between Procyon and Raxxla remains one of the more speculative and elusive links in the ongoing search for the legendary system. Despite the intriguing clues, such as the mysterious signal and the involvement of the Dark Wheel, no definitive evidence has emerged to confirm that Procyon is directly connected to Raxxla. Still, the system remains a point of interest for explorers and factions alike, each driven by the hope that one day the key to unlocking the Raxxla mystery will be found within its gravitational reaches. The Lave and Raxxla connection. The connection between the Lave system and the elusive Raxxla has been the subject of mystery and speculation for centuries. While Raxxla itself is largely regarded as a fabled location, perhaps a key to immense ancient power or a gateway to unimaginable knowledge, its link to Lave has become a tantalizing thread in the web of galactic lore. Lave, a system known for its prominent role in human spacefaring history, has long been a hub for trade and exploration. Its planet, also named Lave, is a vibrant center of commerce surrounded by agricultural riches, bustling space stations, and thriving human colonies. However, beneath its industrious exterior, Lave has always been wrapped in an aura of deeper mystery. It is a system whose secrets may be far older and more profound than anyone could have guessed. The link between Lave and Raxxla lies in the ancient, unexplained ruins scattered throughout the galaxy. These ruins, some of which are located in the Lave system, are remnants of a long-lost civilization, far older than humanity or any known species. These structures, buried beneath the surface of planets, hidden among asteroid fields, or nestled within distant moons, share an unsettling similarity in their design. Sleek, geometrically perfect, and often adorned with symbols that remain incomprehensible to modern scholars. Many explorers who have ventured into the Lave system report encountering strange gravitational anomalies, peculiar energy signatures, and unexplained disturbances in the fabric of spacetime. These phenomena, once thought to be random cosmic events, have led some to theorize that they are the result of ancient technologies, perhaps even the last remnants of the civilization that constructed Raxxla. The system's gravitational fields, especially around Lave's gas giants, have been identified as a source of peculiar, weak signals that some claim are linked to Raxxla's location. One of the most widely believed theories suggests that Raxxla and Lave are connected through an ancient network of interstellar gates, star roads or jump points, created by the same civilization that left behind the mysterious ruins. These gates, hidden across the galaxy, could have once served as a means of swift travel, connecting distant parts of space in an instant. Lave, situated in a central and strategic part of the galaxy, could have been one of the key hubs of this network. If the gates still exist, they could potentially lead to Raxxla or provide answers as to its location. Other theories point to the possibility that Lave is merely a waypoint in a larger cosmic riddle. Ancient records, some of which are scattered across various archives, suggest that Raxxla may not be a physical location at all, but rather a manifestation of a higher state of being or an abstract space that exists beyond the known universe. Some even propose that Raxxla could be the remains of a cosmic entity, an intelligence that once dominated the galaxy and left behind these symbols as a breadcrumb trail for those who would seek it. Despite the various rumors and theories, no direct evidence has ever emerged to confirm the true nature of the Lave-Raxxla connection. For centuries, the best that humanity has been able to uncover are cryptic messages, strange anomalies, and the occasional unexplained phenomenon that suggests the presence of something greater. Some explorers believe they have found clues that point directly to Lave, but these discoveries have always led to dead ends or inexplicable losses of contact, further deepening the mystery. What is certain is that Lave is no ordinary star system. It is a crossroads of human history, a place where trade routes converge and ideas flow freely. Yet as much as it serves as a vital part of human space exploration, it also seems to hold a hidden significance, as though it is waiting for the right moment to reveal its deeper secrets. The possibility that Lave could be linked to Raxxla, whether through ancient technology, an interdimensional gateway, or the remnants of a lost civilization, remains one of the galaxy's most enduring mysteries. As more explorers venture into the Lave system, scanning its planets, moons, and asteroid fields, they continue to unravel small fragments of the greater puzzle. Perhaps one day the final piece will fall into place, revealing not just the truth behind Raxxla, but the untold history of the galaxy itself. Until then, the connection between Lave and Raxxla will remain a tantalizing enigma, forever out of reach, shrouded in the shadows of the unknown. The Barnard's Star and Raxxla connection. Raxxla, a name spoken in hushed tones by explorers and historians, is often referred to as a fabled location, a place that exists somewhere between myth and reality. Its connection to Barnard's star has been the subject of intense speculation, with theories ranging from ancient alien technologies to interdimensional gateways. While no concrete evidence has ever emerged to confirm Raxxla's existence, the whispers surrounding Barnard's star have only fueled the fire of curiosity. The theory connecting Barnard's star to Raxxla is rooted in the star's unusual properties. While Barnard's star itself is relatively small and dim compared to other stars, it has a remarkable characteristic: its high proper motion. This means it moves quickly through the sky relative to other stars, a feature that has puzzled astronomers for centuries. Some researchers have speculated that Barnard's star may be part of a wider network of stars that align with the fabled location of Raxxla, serving as a sort of celestial marker or beacon in a vast and unexplored corner of the galaxy. Ancient star maps, some of which date back to the early days of human exploration, have shown curious alignments between Barnard's star and other stars in the region. These alignments appear to form a geometric pattern that, to some, resembles the type of structure one might expect from an advanced civilization. A civilization capable of mapping the stars with precision and foresight. Some believe that the ancient civilization responsible for Raxxla may have left these clues as a trail to guide future explorers, with Barnard's star marking a pivotal point on that path. Further evidence of the connection between Barnard's star and Raxxla comes from the strange phenomena that have been recorded in the system over the years. Numerous explorers and scientists have reported encountering unusual gravitational anomalies in the vicinity of Barnard's star. These anomalies, though weak, suggest the presence of an unseen mass, or perhaps an object of extraordinary energy. Some theorists believe this could be a remnant of the ancient technology once associated with Raxxla, hidden in the shadows of Barnard's star, waiting to be uncovered. Barnard's star also lies near a region of space that has been the site of numerous unexplained disturbances, unusual bursts of radiation, electromagnetic fluctuations, and spatial anomalies that defy current understanding. These phenomena, though often dismissed as random cosmic events, have led some to believe that Barnard's star may be more than just a simple red dwarf. It could be the site of an ancient gateway, a portal to the hidden world of Raxxla, or even a focal point for a vast network of forgotten interstellar pathways that once connected the galaxy. There are also those who believe that Barnard's star is more than just a physical location in the galaxy. It is a symbol, a marker that indicates the proximity of Raxxla. According to this theory, the star system may not be the end destination, but rather the beginning of a journey. To reach Raxxla, one must first follow the clues scattered across the galaxy, with Barnard's star serving as the first key in unlocking the mystery. Some believe that ancient texts and forgotten maps, once hidden within the archives of long-extinct civilizations, contain hidden coordinates that lead to Raxxla, coordinates that point directly to Barnard's star and beyond. Despite these theories, direct evidence linking Barnard's star to Raxxla remains elusive. No ships have ever been dispatched specifically to investigate the system's potential connection to the legendary location, and those who have ventured too close have often found little more than empty space, scattered debris, and the dim glow of the red dwarf. Still, the possibility of something greater lurking within the system cannot be dismissed. Many explorers continue to be drawn to Barnard's star, convinced that it holds the key to unlocking the secrets of Raxxla. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for the connection between Barnard's star and Raxxla comes from the historical records of the ancient superpowers. In the early days of humanity's expansion into the stars, various spacefaring factions claim to have found signs of Raxxla's existence within Barnard's star system. These claims, though often dismissed as rumors or exaggerations, have resurfaced over time, hinting at an undeniable link between the two. Perhaps the most intriguing discovery occurred when a small research vessel, the Driftwood, ventured into the outer reaches of Barnard's star. The crew, following a trail of faint signals detected by an old probe, discovered an abandoned station, old, worn, and seemingly untouched by time. The station, though built by an unknown civilization, contained symbols and markings that were eerily similar to those found on artifacts believed to be connected to Raxxla. The discovery of this station, although it didn't provide any definitive answers, fueled the growing belief that Barnard's star could hold the key to Raxxla's true location. The connection between Barnard's star and Raxxla, while still unproven, continues to captivate the imaginations of explorers, historians, and researchers alike. With its unique properties, mysterious anomalies, and ties to ancient civilizations, Barnard's star stands as one of the few remaining enigmas in the galaxy. Whether it is the first step on a journey to uncover Raxxla or merely a cosmic coincidence remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: as long as the legend of Raxxla persists, Barnard's star will remain a focal point of speculation, a symbol of the untold secrets waiting to be discovered in the farthest reaches of the galaxy. The Altair and Raxxla connection. Altair, an A-type main-sequence star, lies just 16.7 light-years from Earth, making it one of the brighter and more easily identifiable stars in the galaxy. Known for its proximity and brightness, Altair has attracted the attention of astronomers and explorers alike for centuries. There is no direct or confirmed link between Altair and Raxxla. However, like many stars of its kind, Altair is situated in a region of space that has long been a target for explorers searching for answers about Raxxla's location. The system itself contains no known ancient ruins, hidden artifacts, or anomalies directly tied to Raxxla. The connection is purely speculative, driven by the broader mystery of Raxxla, and the fact that Altair is located near the edge of known space, an area historically known for being rich in exploration potential. The Sirius and Raxxla connection. Sirius is a binary star system, with Sirius A being the main star and Sirius B, a white dwarf, being its companion. The system is home to the powerful Sirius Corporation, a megacorporation that plays a prominent role in human affairs, particularly in military and industrial sectors. The corporation is known for its advanced technologies, including the development of the FSD frame shift drive, which enables faster-than-light travel, as well as its extensive influence across the galaxy. However, beyond its role as the home of Sirius Corporation, the system is often linked to Raxxla in various speculative theories, although no concrete evidence has been found to directly confirm this connection. Some believe that Sirius holds secrets that could point to Raxxla's location, or that the system was once part of a network of star systems that help protect or hide the elusive location. The Epsilon Eridani and Raxxla connection. The Raxxla legend has long been associated with an ancient, possibly alien civilization whose knowledge could lead to unimaginable power or discovery. Some believe that ancient explorers left clues hidden in specific star systems to point toward Raxxla's location. Epsilon Eridani, with its proximity to ancient human colonies and megacorporations, is seen as a logical waypoint in this search for lost knowledge. The Worldcraft Corporation, with its expertise in terraforming, may have come across such artifacts or even encountered remnants of the ancient civilization while working on planetary projects in the region. Their archives and research, however, remain shrouded in secrecy, and it's unclear whether they have any knowledge of Raxxla or its potential ties to ancient technologies. Proximity to the ancient path. Theories about Raxxla often link the system to a broader network of systems that were part of an ancient path or Raxxla route, a series of star systems connected by clues that eventually lead to the hidden world. Epsilon Eridani sits near several other star systems that are theorized to be part of this route. For example, the neighboring system of Alpha Centauri has also been speculated to be linked to Raxxla. The perceived connection between these systems and the idea of a network of clues being hidden in certain systems makes Epsilon Eridani an intriguing candidate for further exploration in the search for Raxxla. Whether or not this path exists is still debated, but the speculation surrounding this potential connection keeps Epsilon Eridani in the conversation. Raxxla and the Eridanus constellation. Epsilon Eridani lies in the Eridanus constellation, which has its own set of myths and associations in both historical and speculative lore. In various interpretations, the constellation is thought to represent a river or journey. Some community theories suggest that these associations could symbolically represent a path or passage to Raxxla, a journey through the stars that leads to the legendary location. This interpretation ties into ancient traditions, and the idea that Raxxla may not be a traditional planet, but instead a place of knowledge, or perhaps a gateway to another dimension, hidden behind symbols in the stars. The fact that Epsilon Eridani is part of this constellation adds a layer of intrigue to the system's potential connection to the elusive world. Theories and speculations. While there is no direct evidence in linking Epsilon Eridani to Raxxla, the system's role in the broader speculative narrative surrounding the legendary world remains significant. Epsilon Eridani's proximity to other key systems, as well as its association with the Eridanus constellation and the activities of Worldcraft, contributes to the ongoing theories about its place in the Raxxla mystery. The Zeta Tucanae and Raxxla connection. Zeta Tucanae, a binary star system located approximately 28 light-years from Earth, has intrigued explorers due to its positioning and potential connections to galactic mysteries, including Raxxla. While no direct evidence exists in the lore linking Zeta Tucanae to Raxxla, the system's characteristics make it an interesting candidate in the search for the legendary location. The system and its significance. Zeta Tucanae consists of two stars, Zeta Tucanae A and Zeta Tucanae B. The system is strategically placed near key locations in the galaxy, such as Sol, Alpha Centauri, and Lave. Its location along an important route connecting these systems makes Zeta Tucanae a noteworthy point for travel and exploration. The system is often considered a potential waypoint in the pursuit of deeper mysteries and hidden knowledge within the galaxy, including the possibility of Raxxla's existence. Speculative connections to Raxxla. Several factors contribute to its place in the search for the elusive location. Strategic positioning. Zeta Tucanae's location along the galactic trade routes connecting Sol, Alpha Centauri, and Lave positions it as a critical junction for interstellar travel. Its proximity to these well-known systems has led to the belief that it could be part of a hidden route or a clue in the search for Raxxla. Its strategic positioning makes it a logical waypoint to investigate further in the broader quest for hidden worlds and ancient knowledge. Historical significance. The system's proximity to significant locations and its place within an area of high traffic within the galaxy have led to the idea that it could have played a role in ancient galactic history. Some speculate that Zeta Tucanae was once a key hub or part of the network tied to the ancient civilization believed to be linked to Raxxla. Although there is no direct evidence to support this idea, the possibility remains intriguing within the larger context of the galaxy's mysterious past. Cultural and linguistic association. Zeta Tucanae resides within the Tucana constellation, which carries its own set of symbolic associations. The name Tucana is often linked to birds or flight, which can symbolize a journey or passage. Some interpretations suggest that the name and the constellation could represent a pathway or a gateway, perhaps linking Zeta Tucanae to Raxxla's hidden location. This connection remains speculative, but the symbolism of a journey resonates with the themes often associated with the search for Raxxla. The Arcturus and Raxxla connection. Arcturus, a red giant star in the Bootes constellation, stands as one of the brightest stars visible in the night sky, located approximately 36.7 light-years from Earth. While there is no official evidence linking Arcturus directly to Raxxla, the system's intriguing characteristics, along with its mythological and cultural associations, have sparked interest regarding potential connections to the elusive location. The system and its significance. Arcturus is a prominent feature within its stellar neighborhood. It is a red giant, a star that has reached the latter stages of its life cycle. The system itself is home to several celestial bodies, including a gas giant named Arcturus and a rocky body called Major. The naming of these planets carries significant mythological and symbolic weight, providing a potential backdrop for further exploration in the context of the galaxy's deeper mysteries. Mythological associations. The planet named Arcturus within the system is a reference to the mythological figure from Greek mythology. Arcturus was the son of Zeus and Callisto, and was ultimately transformed into the Ursa Major constellation. This link to the myth of Ursa Major is reinforced by the naming of a rocky body in the system called Major, which could be an allusion to the Great Bear constellation, further tying the system to this mythological theme. Given the association with the bear in both Greek mythology and the constellation, there are those who speculate that this connection could suggest a link to the Raxxla mystery, as the name Arcturus itself means guardian of the bear in Greek. These mythological elements, with their focus on transformation and guardianship, align with some of the themes that are thought to be central to the story of Raxxla. Thematic parallels. The naming conventions in the Arcturus system evoke themes of guardianship and transformation, themes that are present in the lore surrounding the Raxxla legend. Some believe that Raxxla, like the Ursa constellations, may be a symbol of something hidden, perhaps a gateway or a place of immense importance, awaiting discovery. The guardian nature of Arcturus could, in this view, be a metaphor for a protective force surrounding Raxxla, keeping it elusive and hidden from plain view.